soon as
I got
Trevor starts
Applebee's.
pulling off of his shirt. Are you serious? Oh lord.
Are you unbanned off of TikTok?
No, that was 3 days ago. I still have to wait till like
I was
Wednesday
gonna
or
say something about China, so we get banned.
Taiwan was right.
Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
I was gonna
just
say Tiananmen Square.
1982 or whatever it is. Just start putting the date in there.
Free Hong Kong.
Oh lord.
That guy
China,
Xi
you mean
Jinping looks
East
like Winnie the
Taiwan.
Pooh.
Now they're actually coming after us.
Yeah, now we're gonna have like agents at our door, just coming for us.
Mm.
They're wedding for
someone-
us?
Can someone rescue my
Blowing
dad
their
from
load for
Taiwan
us.
or from Vietnam? He's still there.
Damn.
Still
sucks.
there? Damn.
Why is he still there?
Captured him.
Todd's
You
throwing shit
sure he's
again.
not?
Are you Vietnamese, Trevor? You look kind of Asian.
Yeah.
Asian?
Jesus.
Huh?
I get
What
that.
the-
You
I
don't
get
have
that
to
pretty
show
often.
that.
I get that.
I
pretty
add.
often. No, it's not crazy to say. I get that often.
That's not crazy
No,
to
that's
say.
crazy.
No, it's not.
No, that's
It's not.
crazy.
I get that frequently.
I don't believe
True.
you even a little bit.
He does. He
You're
told me.
just gonna hate. He's just jealous because he's not.
I'm not
waving like
hating.
me.
I'm just not believing you. That's not hating.
Stop Asian hate, Cage. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
That's an insane comp.
It's insane to stop hating Asian people. What the fuck?
Yeah, why is it insane to stop hating Asian people?
Why do you hate that?
I need to get
Racist
a tally so
fuck.
I can start keeping track.
Of how racist you are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
We're at 20.
You can count that high?
30? I need pencils.
I thought you could only get to 4.
I could make it 40.
We're so cooked.
I'm gonna keep this next to my D&D stuff.
My face when my
Cage.
DM
I love you
My
almost as
DM
much as your mom.
increases the CR of the comment account every time we bully him.
It's not the CR.
We are so cooked.
We're starting with all. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna put 1 tally. Boink. And then when this Todd guy gets back, we'll probably
right
get
here.
to- Well,
I
was
never
waiting for you-
left.
I was waiting for you to sit back down at your desk.
Oh.
You have your camera on. I can see an empty chair with a blue jacket hanging over the back.
No. No,
He's
I
right
turned it
there,
off.
bro.
He's right
I
there.
Yeah.
Todd's lost some weight. His waist is invisible.
Damn, you're looking good
He's
as
a
hell,
2D
Todd.
man.
I cast invisibility.
Holy shit, he's a real wizard. Yo, there's an imposter.
Close
Beat
your
his
eyes.
ass.
Close your
Closing.
eyes. Close your eyes.
They're closed.
God, that stare's crazy.
I know.
Why are
Boom,
women
I'm
scared
back.
of me? What Cage does at the bar? You're
Don't-
pretty.
Don't make it obvious, but someone's checking you out.
What?
Wait, Todd, show the camera what you got.
What, my what?
Show us what you got, bitch.
Show us what you've got.
Your food.
I'm gonna get Swift. Oh, I got
He's not very good at social
Oh,
situations.
fucking
no
guy.
time.
There you go.
pasta with bread.
Daily shoes. I'm eating
Didn't
a
we get a bunch of
pistachio.
pasta last night, Todd?
I'm a fat
Hey,
fuck.
quit hating, Chris.
I'm not hating. I'm just asking.
Look at Todd's skinny ass. He's got a carbo load so he can make that dump truck real. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Oh my
true.
god.
Todd does squats every day.
Oh, he's squatting on
Yup.
something.
What's he squatting on?
So when does this campaign start?
Now that you're
Tomorrow?
back, we could start.
What is
Before we do
what's
that,
his-
Todd, can you eat a breadstick in one bite for us?
Yeah.
That wasn't one bite.
That wasn't one bite.
You don't know.
I do. Just saw it. Whoa.
Do
All
one
right.
popcorn.
If we all got our food and our drink and whatnot, we can start off and just kind of grub while we're playing.
And then I have these little Gatorade bottles for when I have to pee mid-session, so I don't have to get up.
Gonna be real inconspicuous.
I have 5 of them.
That's That's crazy. Alright. Hello, stream. I am Cage. I am the DM, the GM, the Game Master. Chris, go ahead.
I'm Chris. I'm playing Garvia Loken, a Space Marine parody, and with a lot of conflict recently. So this is going to be very interesting to see what happens to the character.
Haley, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Haley, and my character is a high elf bard named Hilda Talma, who has a few little secrets up her sleeve.
RJ, go ahead.
I'm RJ. I play Mikey Allegro, a human bard who's just a guy with a very interesting ex-wife.
She's hot.
You don't know that.
So's your mom.
Todd, go ahead.
My name's Todd. I like Applebee, and I play the character named Stitch, Plaguewick. He's a little rat man. That is an alchemist, dude.
Oh, I thought it was Plogwick.
Plaguewick.
Plodgewick.
It's just spelled wrong.
He admitted it. He finally fucking admitted it.
12 sessions in, baby. We got
the
him.
truth comes out.
His ancestors weren't exactly.
He had to become the smart one, but then, turned to a life of stuff. And last but not least, Trevor.
That's me. I'm Trevor. I am Terex Mondor. I am a barbarian orc. And the backstory of me is unknown. Party has found out some stuff, but not everything.
Oh, look at that. And we're playing the Crooked Moon. If we'd like to go over what happened last time, I'm sure our note taker would love to. Otherwise, I can summarize it.
Alright, so at the end of session 10, we arrived in Dawn's Gate, which is where we started off in session 11. It's a small town, a couple houses here and there. There's a pub called the Roses Hot Shots. It's about a two-story tall building. It's got a couple tables and a small bar. Garviel started off the session strong by threatening the abbot, the Crimson Abbot, and the barkeep didn't really give a shit. He was kind of like, okay. The barkeep's name was Gerald Smith. I don't think that really matters though. And then we found out that the leader of the Crimson Abbot the Crimson Rose, is Father Renethir. And apparently, according to Gerald, some people have been going missing throughout the years, randomly in air quotes. And so we eventually started heading up to the Crimson Monastery, which is where they are located. And we go up there, and it's this big ass castle. It's got this pavilion right away, and this opening, and these giant walls, 20-foot tall walls, and there's guards on top. And they ask if we want to come in. We come in, and right away we walk in, and there's 6 people tied to these posts that, with a crowd of about 60 people standing and watching. And Garville uses his divine sense, and he senses that there's a couple people in this crowd that don't exactly feel human, and that does happen for Father Renethir, and Father Renethir stands up and walks to us, and he's saying, "Oh, newcomers, you want to join the religion?" And Garviel, in a instant of,
A momentary
I would say,
lapse
anger
of judgment.
and lapse of judgment, decides to strike, or attempt to strike Father Renethir, and it goes absolutely wide. And Father Renethir just bursts into a pile of rose petals, and is nowhere to be seen. And the rest of the people in the pavilion are like, "What the fuck?" And in an instant, we try to make a getaway because these people don't seem very happy, and we use our dust of disappearance to try and become invisible, and we do, and we start running away. And eventually we're running, and we hear the people behind us getting their dogs ready and getting ready for the hunt to try and capture us. And we find a cave, and we hide there for a while. And time goes by. We hear dogs going by here and there, and then we hear someone coming up to the tunnel, and everyone holds their breath. And it's actually Gareth, the man we were sent here to rescue. And we're like, holy shit, he escaped. However, as this happens, a minute or two passes, and we hear more footsteps coming, and it is one of the hounds. And in fear of getting us all found out, Gareth runs out and pretty much tries to like not really attack the dog, but gets attention to run out, and the dog grabs onto his leg. And a bunch of the village people are like, "Oh, over here," and they capture Gareth. And we hear a lady, which I can't remember her name. I don't know if I wrote it down or not.
Inquisitor Cromwell.
Yeah, Inquisitor Cromwell. We hear her
Not a
say,
baddie.
"That's one of them. Still need to find the other 5." So, assuming that the other people tied to the stakes also possibly made it out. And that is where we ended.
Can
That is where
I
you
jump scene?
If you'd like to, yeah, you go ahead and start it off.
So I think as we're sitting in the cave, I'm going to kind of do a little bit of inner monologue here for Garviel. Garviel sits in silence with an echoing emotion of guilt, nothing more than a feeling from a long-lost memory, a deep sense of aching guilt which fills him, and something deeper, something that finally puts his faith to the side. Now faced with this for the first time, he feels perhaps his dogmatic faith might be a hindrance to his new friends. Now filled with resolve, he turns to his party as he begins to speak. I know what my mistake was. Once upon a time, I would have felt indifference to the setback. Just another challenge in the way. But after meeting you all, I find myself caring about more than just my religion. And I have failed you all because of my rash mistake. And I know the only way to make up for this is to walk into the fire. And I will prove myself to you, no matter what it takes to make up for my transgression. If it takes me surrendering to the hunt and asking for repentance, I will. But we must accomplish this mission first, and then we can deal with my transgressions later. And I hope you can all find a place to forgive.
These words ring out and echo deep in the cave where you all sit for moments in silence, possibly letting these words wash over you, maybe guide some emotion. And you do a little bit of inner monologue yourselves as you wait for the sounds of the hunt to die down, as the Inquisitor and the rest of her hunters start to spread out further and further, looking for not only you guys, but the possible other escapees. And I'd say some time passes where if you'd like to respond, you can, but you feel after about half an hour, things are far enough away that you could converse and possibly start walking or running towards your next destination, if you so choose.
I think Stitch is gonna like get up and start walking towards the entrance of the cave. Kind of look out, and then walk back to his party.
You would hear
Maybe?
once you go to the mouth of the cave, you could hear the very distant baying of the bat hounds. It kind of sounds like a very deep, like a mastiff's howl, but towards the end it'll get really high pitched into that kind of squeal of a bat, that screech.
And it sounds like it's going away, or it's still like close.
It sounds extremely distant, like farther than
Okay.
when they were like flying outside in the like immediate vicinity around the monastery. They're a bit farther away now.
Okay.
So they're like past us,
Yes.
going away from the monastery. Oh, okay.
I will say they're going to be if you run into anything, if there's like a bad stealth check or something, they are much farther and fewer between now versus they were like as a pack hunting immediately, chasing mostly chasing Gareth because as you did notice, especially as Stitch was walking up to the mouth of the cave, you could see the trail of blood that Gareth was leaving behind as he made his escape, and that's pretty much how the Bat Hounds tracked him.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the mouth, and then go back to the party.
Okay.
Is it still dark in here, or do we
Yes.
have light?
Yes, I'll reiterate again, just because it's kind of hard to remember in this weird realm. It is perpetually nighttime. The brightest it'll get is during midday, when you will see a slight orange glow on the horizon as if there's a sunset or a sunrise, but that is the brightest it gets, and then it immediately goes back to being dark. It's mostly twilight most of the time, and a good portion of the nights is just pitch darkness. The only light being from the crooked moon above, which is ever watching and always leering.
Okay.
It wouldn't be the moon wouldn't freak you out, Stitch and Terex, because you've lived in Druskenwald the entire time of your lives. But for the others of you, it might still be a little off-putting to have a moon with eyes and a mouth looking at you.
I guess I was just more asking if Mikey had like a light bulb going.
I remember him turning it off.
Yeah, I turned it off when Gareth initially came, but a little bit after they had left, probably like 10, 15 minutes, he got dragged out again. Probably would have turned it back on for us.
Okay. I'm gonna relay to the group. I think they're past us. I don't think they're coming back. It sounds like they're moving away from us. So I think it's time that we start to formulate a plan here about what's going on. What's going to happen in the future now. Because right now we're kind of wanted fugitives. We lost Gabriel, whatever. What was his name again?
Gareth.
Gareth. We lost Gareth, which sucks. But I don't know.
We have to go back to the.
I know any one of us can't do it alone.
He might still be alive.
We have to go to the Crimson Abbot and at least try to rescue these people.
I can turn myself in and convince him to repent. Perhaps we can stay alive long enough and find a way to meet you on the outside so that we can work together.
As much as I despise what you did, you've still all been through thick and thin together, and I don't think sending you in there by yourself is going to be the greatest idea. I think we should all go in there together.
I think we just need to take a more tactful approach with the abbots. I don't think sending you to die is the way to save these people. We just have to come in on our own terms. I think getting dragged in by the Watch would have been not a good look. Not great for us.
I think
you just find a way
that's
to
the
sneak
benefits.
back in.
Yeah, I don't think any one person can solve this problem. That's what this party is for, right? We cover each other's mistakes, right, Mikey?
Yeah. I know all too well about mistakes, so.
Without Garviel there, you would have died, surely.
Yes.
Without
the God Emperor, we all would have died.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
without Terry, I know I would have died long ago.
I think we have to send word to Lord Druskenwald, letting him know letting him know the scope of the situation that we've found ourselves in. Maybe we can send your Ravencraft, Garviel.
Yes, I'll send my Ravencraft now. Does anyone have a piece of paper so we can tie a note to it?
I'm sure I have some.
Yeah, I think in your packs all of you could be having. I think especially Stitch, just for like, I imagine like recipes for different potions, different concoctions. Stitch would have all kinds of notes all over him.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have a scrap of paper.
You guys have nothing. You're naked.
Yeah.
Naked and afraid in a frozen mountain.
Actually, you didn't equip paper. You don't have any.
I think it's included in. Yeah.
That's one of those
I'm
things
sure.
that we're not going
I'm
to
sure
stop
one
the
of our
story for
packs.
paper.
Yeah.
One of them.
Actually, you have to cut down a tree and make a paper mill quick.
Oh,
Oh, I do have a
papyrus.
pen.
All right,
In
it's
my
time.
backpack, it says I have pen and parchment, so
Nice.
I
There
do.
you go.
Big.
There you go.
Big.
Yeah. What are you gonna write? You're probably the only one that can write among us, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe with like shockingly good handwriting, like really good cursive or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it like Doctor
I'm gonna
handwriting though?
Dear Drustingvalds, from your bestest, greatest, most beautiful, handsome employers.
I thought for sure you were gonna say, "Hey Adela," and I guess also
Yours?
Philip.
We're
We
their
are-
employers?
Yeah, what?
You're up to that.
We have ... fucked ourselves, and now we are in trouble and fugitives. We don't know what to do next.
Please help.
Big religion,
Vampires.
vampires go rar, and now we are fucked. Please send help. Love XOXO. Give this to Adela. Love Stitch.
You know, I'm gonna need a sleight of hand check on your handwriting there.
Fuck it, why not?
And then he'll fold it up and then tie it to the
bird.
bird.
Yep.
The bird.
The Ravencroft.
21.
Hey,
I'm gonna
it
write
is that
some
fancy
musk
ass handwriting.
on the paper too.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Perfect. Cool. You get that written, tie it onto your Ravencraft, and you send it on its way. It'll fly out the mouth of the cave and start its journey back towards the Druskenwalds. And I believe it'll take a little bit of time, doesn't it? It has some.
Yeah, it's a 3-day trip.
Yeah.
For us, obviously it's flying, but
So.
Yeah, it's got a 50-foot move speed, so I guess if it took 3 days for us moving on foot at 30,
It'll take roughly a little over a day and a half to get back to you
like
guys.
2
So
days.
yeah, like 2-ish
Yeah.
days, and you'll have a response if you're not back before then.
3 divided by 1.666.
This
Yeah,
guy's a
almost 2
fucking
days.
nerd.
Well, I'm assuming that bird is going to take a while, and I don't feel like staying in this cave very much longer. All my fur's getting poofy.
Perhaps we should come up with a plan of attack. I know it's not me who should be saying this after what happened, but I would like it if we had a plan at least.
I think the first thing we need to do is go make amends.
Yes.
They talk big about people being able to
What's stopping them from?
atone for their stuff. So
Yeah. What's
they said
stopping
they
us
wouldn't
from
burn.
like them killing us though?
So I think we also need a second plan of escape because we don't have any of that vanishing powder this time.
No.
True.
If we can distract or get rid of the dogs, then they couldn't hunt us. We need to find a countermeasure for them. Maybe we poison the food while we're there.
I don't think we cover up transgressions with more transgression.
We could put some cocaine in front of the dog kennel, so when they try to run out,
Woo!
they smell it in the snow. It's just like all
Well,
messed up.
no. Maybe we don't
They'll
give
just make
the dog bats an upper to hunt
Well,
us
not
with.
obviously not like cocaine. I'm not trying to
What
make
about
them
a downer?
cocaine dogs. But like, we could put something in front, and when they go to sniff it, they're sitting there sneezing, and then their snores don't work.
Yeah, give it some Jägermeister.
I kind of like the idea of just killing them.
I don't think they'll want to talk to us if we
Uh,
kill their dog, Stitch.
Well, if we do
Well,
it covertly,
They're
maybe.
nasty things. I don't
Well,
know.
But like,
Yeah,
if they
but
killed
just-
you, we would be upset. You know, you're a nasty little guy.
He's not
Hey!
nasty. Take that back.
He's
Oh,
smelly.
you know,
Right,
I
you
raise
know,
them
don't say
hands.
No,
that.
he's smelly. He likes being smelly. He
You
got
didn't call
cleaned.
me
He
smelly,
got a You got a fresh cut, and then you went and rolled around in the dirt. Don't tell me you don't like being stinky.
Well, yeah, it's all natural.
Yeah, my point exactly.
I don't like any of this clean bullshit. I like.
Then why am I catching flack for saying you're stinky when you say I don't like being clean? I don't understand why I'm in the wrong here.
It's different when he says it, because it's him.
Yeah, it's like
not himself.
it's demeaning, you know. Makes me feel
I
small.
thought we were tight enough for me to call you stinky. That's my fault. I overestimated our friendship. I won't let it happen again.
Maybe if you introduce me to your ex-wife, then maybe we will become closer friends.
Oh, wow.
You have an ex? You have an ex-wife?
Mike is gonna walk away with his light.
Wait, you didn't know that, Jared?
No, I didn't know that. I wasn't in that conversation.
Yeah, he's got some ex-wife that he's crying over. I don't know.
Oh shit. I remember when I had a girlfriend back in my job. She,
Oh, yeah?
she
Over
had,
my shoulder. No, you
she had
didn't.
leukemia. No, she had leukemia. She died.
I don't think I remember this one.
Yeah, no, I don't talk about it very often. It was very sad. Almost as sad as Harambe. He was a good guy.
Oh, yeah. I do know Harambe.
Yeah, he was a well-known in the village.
Yep. Yeah.
Didn't they say they
Still,
killed
I'm very
Harambe?
platonic in all my relationships, so I haven't really found anyone. But I'm still searching for that princess. You know, someone worthy to court Stitch.
You're gonna find her, buddy.
Why
She's
is
out there
this talking
somewhere.
in the third person?
He's what we call dissociating right now. He can't
Yeah.
handle reality in this moment.
Mikey has already walked away. I'm so gone.
And I assume that means the rest of you will follow outside the mouth of the cave, and you'll start walking back towards the Crimson Monastery with some plan of action in mind.
What is that plan
well,
of action?
That's kind of what we're trying to figure
So-
out.
Yeah,
Same
let's
thing.
figure that out.
The first
NPC
broad
player.
plan I've heard, is make amends in some way, shape, or form / repent. That was
We're
plan.
gonna we're gonna drug the dogs so they all eat B and can't chase us.
That's
and
plan
then
B.
we're gonna go try and repent.
Okay.
Wait.
So that's part of plan A.
Okay.
Wait.
I'll-
If they're
I'll pop
vampires, can't we spike their blood supply?
No vampires?
What if we
The
give
powerful
them
ones are.
Stitch and then they drink his blood and then they just all die? Because like all the drugs he's taken, you know.
I'll.
Hmm.
Well,
I want to
think
make
his
this very
bloodstream-
clear.
Uh-huh.
I will not be going anywhere near those frickin' demon dogs.
But I thought you
not
wanted
the
to
demon
find them.
dogs, the priest guy.
Well, I don't want to get my blood sucked.
You know, I had this friend growing up. He got touched by this Italian guy. So like, I understand your hesitation.
Mario?
I don't know what this bit is.
Oh.
I'm lost.
Trevor knows the bit.
What?
Earlier. You mean what? You said, "What does the priest have in common?" I said, "Oh, he's Italian."
Oh, yeah.
He moves his
I
hand.
forgot about that.
I made a bit specifically for you, and you didn't even register. I'm killing myself. It's
Oh,
over.
okay, my
Fucking
fault. Also, would we hypothetically have taken a short rest while in the cave?
Yes, I'll say with you guys resting, you would have taken a short rest.
You know who didn't get a short rest?
Gareth.
Gareth. He did get a little bit of healing though.
That's
My
true,
man.
and then he immediately got his legs ravaged by 3 bat hounds as he got dragged back out to the Inquisitor. Poor guy.
Why isn't my healing resetting?
Are you putting in healing?
What do I have to roll again? A D8.
Yeah, D8s are for. You'd roll D8s if you choose to use them.
Todd, when are we gonna go on a D8?
That was smooth.
That was tough, wasn't it?
That was tough.
chill.
That was forced.
Fuck you, Todd.
Damn.
You know a lot about that, wouldn't you?
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't know Stitch was doing a Bill Cosby impression. Holy.
I mean, he did spike Philip's drink.
He's not kidding.
So what's our actual plan besides just submitting to certain death?
Do we have a way to break out of the fort once we're inside?
What I know about vampires is that they are very weak to sunlight. I mean, obviously that's gonna be hard to get right
Well,
now.
that's a problem.
Actually,
That would make sense why the skies
My
are
radiant
red.
damage counts as sunlight. It acts similar to that.
What's radiant damage?
I believe we're
The
taking a
glowing light on my
non-combative
sword.
approach.
Oh.
I actually have a spell called Daylight. Would that be helpful?
Oh,
That would be very
absolutely.
helpful.
That might be
Radiant
pretty
damage.
useful.
Radiant damage does.
It doesn't do damage. It just does
Well,
light.
It would do damage to them. But what if we trap them in a room, and then you cast daylight, and then we fight them?
What if
What
he
if- what's
does
a-
that teleport thing again?
How
and
do
he
we
just
get them all in the
leaves?
same
Oh.
room
That's a good point.
without getting
How do we-
discovered?
Yes, you're right. How would we lock down teleportation?
We put
Dang it.
garlic at the doors.
I have Misty Step, but that only works on myself.
He
so that
can't.
would-
He can't come in unless we invite him.
Yes,
I don't think-
forbiddance.
Really?
Forbiddance. A vampire can't enter a residence without an invitation from an occupant.
What if he doesn't care?
But that wouldn't work because this is their residence. We're going into
Yes.
their residence.
We invite him to our home. We
What
invite
if we
him.
build
we
a
invite him
shack in
to
the
the-
woods?
Yes, we built
We
a
invite
shack
him
in
to
the woods.
Lip's place. What if we invite him to Lip's place?
To Liv's
Ooh.
place?
Yeah, the House of Horrors.
Hmm.
What would that do anyway?
What if we go to Hot Shots?
Don't we want him in the room?
Yes, probably.
So what
See,
does
but if
not
we
letting
just
him
killed
into?
the one guy, wouldn't the rest of them come and get us anyways? Like,
Wait,
Well,
I have holy
it'd be
water.
better to-
Does anyone else have holy water? We could spike their water, their blood with holy water.
we could shoot up
Running
holy
water.
so they can't bite us.
Oh, that's
Running
true.
water.
Stitch,
Also
get the
hurts
syringes.
sunlight.
I'm hearing all
Also
combative
running water
suggestions.
also hurts them.
Ru- I
The,
don't think
the
running
shooting up holy water is
right.
defensive, so they won't bite us.
Wait, but if we just replace
Because
all
if they
of their
don't
water...
bite us, then it will
Wait.
never affect them.
DM,
Hold on.
I have a
What's
question.
Do we have any?
Can't...
Can we find any
continue.
sticks and carve them into wooden stakes?
We probably
Yeah,
could
don't
run
we have
away.
We
the
have
sword.
we have swords.
We have swords,
Yes.
It needs to
Also,
be like a wooden stake, I think.
but we have a sword though.
cage.
Actually, I have a staff.
What's up, Garbiel?
All right.
Dex.
If I use ceremony to pray for over their water source, and then turn it into holy water, and then they drink the holy water, and then the vampires drink their blood, would that hurt them?
You don't know.
I don't think vampires drink water.
Well, they drink blood, but if they have people who they drink blood from, and if the people they drink blood from all drink holy water, perhaps it will hurt them.
Just saying, this is why we should shoot up the holy blood, guys. Like, I don't understand. Stitch, you have to have at least a couple clean syringes, right, bud?
Well, most of them are used, and I just reuse them. But
You don't have
Well-
any clean ones?
well, they're all mine. No one wants to partake with me. Not even
I'll
Terrence. He says the
partake.
needle stuff is too strong for him.
Well, the needles hurt. I usually do the sniffing shit because needles are scary.
Oh, you like to scratch and sniff?
Yeah, like when I go to the taverns, I go in and I go to the bank and I sit there and I scratch them and I sniff them, especially the expo markers.
I
He
remember
likes
the
it.
80s. Those were good days.
What are the 80s?
Yes,
what are
these 80s?
It's like 80. Cage, what's the, like, AD in this world? You know what I'm saying?
The AD is PD right now. Post
Like
division.
Yeah,
80,
you know,
like,
80
like
PD.
80
you know?
like Adderall? Stitch, you have some of that, don't you?
No, I didn't say AD in character. That was our.
Oh.
What was it, Cage?
PD. Post divinity.
You know, 80 PD. There's lots of cocaine going around then.
I'm not good with letters.
Yes, same.
PD stands for professional development. So
My parents used to say I was underdeveloped.
Something that's sorely lacking.
All right, how do we kill the vampires?
we shoot up holy water so they can't find us.
I think we're missing the whole point. we don't actually have to kill them. We just have to find Gabriel. Or Garfield? What's his name?
Gareth.
Gareth!
Yes! I'm horrible with names, okay?
No, I'm not saying that the holy water is a defensive measure so they don't bite us. That's not outwardly aggressive, you know what I'm saying? So they can't even be like, ooh, what are you doing? It's like, what I shoot up in the privacy of the woods is my own business.
So my point is, though, is that, like, even though what's happening to this town is regrettably sad, it's not exactly our fucking problem. All we have to care about is Gareth. We have to find Gareth and get him out. That's really all we have to do. So, like, we don't actually have to fight any of them. We just have to sneak in, kidnap him, and bring him back.
Yes, but then we'd have to escape.
Yeah, exactly.
Gareth didn't really seem like he was in the shape to escape.
Yeah, he's.
Yes.
He can be our
probably in
driver.
worse shape than we found him when he came into the cave too. Considering, well, what those hounds did to his legs, I don't think he can move very well.
We could put him on Gabriel's steed.
Oh,
It's
yes.
True.
This is
Ooh.
true. Yes.
Can your seat fly?
It cannot.
What was
I'm
this
not
dude's
high enough
name?
level.
Oh. Well, here, let's start to make a plan.
So, from memory, can I like draw out on one of my parchments a map of the place?
I don't really know, because you guys walked in and you made it into the courtyard, and then that was it. Then you ran.
Could
do you mean I
could
can
I
see it
just
right here?
roughly draw everything that we saw?
Sure, yeah, you can.
How
So can you pull up the map?
Yeah.
was the entire church made out of stone?
It was all made of stone that had kind of like red veins running through it. Not like actual blood veins, but like the design work. It's all really dark stone.
Oh. Perhaps we could find a way to collapse the supporting pillars within the church, and then collapse different entrances and exits.
I feel like that would piss them off more.
It's true.
Also-
but it would also create
I see
chaos
the
for us
map,
to run
Jake.
away.
Also, what about the other congregants that aren't, well,
Other.
involved? Like,
Yeah, it should be over here.
Well, I think everyone that's in there is pretty much involved
I
with
think if
what's
they're in
going
there
on.
not getting eaten, they're kind of involved, you know?
Yeah,
Probably.
the other 5 people that were on the stakes, I don't know if we've got room for all 5 of them. They're kind of
more
on their
peop-
own.
Well, they can
The
probably walk.
The bartender seemed as if he was forced into doing this. Perhaps some of the lower level church members are also kind of on the fence, and they just need some convincing.
Maybe we could recruit more of the townsfolk if the bartender wasn't too keen on him. I can't imagine most of the town folks are. Bartenders are usually pretty right on with
well connected to.
to what the people.
So what if we
say.
incite a
But he
riot?
can't say anything. Remember how he acted with us when we were talking, when we first met him? He was...
Yes.
He had to use body language to show us,
Mm.
to communicate with us that he actually did not like this. Like, was not a fan of the church.
Yeah, like Big
But he
Brother
had
was
to
watching.
say good things about it, so...
We'd have to be covert. Also,
Yeah.
we could buy liquor from the bartender and use it as a fire source. Because if we're going into the church, we're going to need a distraction to get out. So perhaps if we can set fire to some liquor and cause a massive explosion, that would also help.
But where would we have the explosion? Be near the monastery?
That's a good question.
I mean, they'd be all on guard, too. With
They
the
would, but we could say
on
we're
the
bringing
walls,
the
there'd
liquor
be
up.
soldiers
for the-
everywhere.
Yes, but we could say we're bringing the liquor up for a party or something. Part of the absolution for the non-vampire members.
Should we probably go up there first and
Oh.
maybe see if he's alive
That's a good point.
True.
Yes.
before we decide to blow up the whole monastery?
Yeah, we were going
Yes.
with a non-nuclear option first.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, here's the gate, right? We obviously can't go through there again. Everyone recognizes us. They know that they're looking for us.
No, but aren't we going for the repenting strategy? Don't we just want to walk up to the frontier?
Yes.
Are
Perhaps
we?
if we could split up and have a small group repent and then work from the inside to deliver information to those on the outside. Because they may not let us leave if we go in and repent.
Hmm.
But if we pass information, that would allow us to bypass that, so that we could be working from the outside and the inside of the fort.
Hmm.
I have. Wait. There's a
We
in the
either
party
need to
inventory. That's
do-
right. We have the figurine of wondrous power, right?
Yes.
But then again, that's just a rubber duck, so I don't know how that'll work. It's not like it's an actual animal we can send messages for. With.
I think we have to decide right now whether we want to go nuclear or full passive.
My otherworldly steed allows telepathy within 1 mile of me. I'm not sure if my steed can convey anything more complex to others, but perhaps it could be a source of communication. We could use like Morse code or something.
Does your horse know sign language?
Shh. DM.
if
That's
it
up
did,
to you.
Even if the horse knew sign language, it's got hooves. Doesn't have fingers. It's
No,
like a big hard
I'm
sign.
imagining the clip from like Adventure Time where he like takes the hooves off. It's
The
got the little
deer?
hands. Yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
Oh, your
Ada,
steed does not
The
want
horse
to
is
touch.
here.
The horse does not have human hands beneath hoof gloves. No.
What? It's my steed.
Yeah, let him do what he wants.
No.
My DM is stifling player choice, GG.
No.
Think about how funny the visual is of the horse taking off its hooves and doing sign language.
I know. It's very silly.
Wait, I have an invisible mage hand. Perhaps I could use it to write on the other side of the wall in the dirt and send messages.
Does anyone have sending? Or mess?
No.
Because I don't.
I don't either.
Oh, fuck.
Shoot.
I think
Well-
we just gotta go full repentance, guys. I don't think we go in guns blazing. That already got us in a lot of trouble, right?
No,
Yes.
I
I
do
don't
not.
wanna-
I do not have anything like to send messages with any spells.
I'm for the passive approach.
I have
No.
animal
Yeah, let's do
handling +6, but I don't know if that won't allow me to communicate with animals. So.
No. So I think we shoot up some holy water and we go in. You know, pacifist run, not genocide run.
Yes, I agree.
I don't want to be indoctrinated into their order, though.
We can always just lie. Lying is pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you guys good at lying?
No, I suck
No. Unfortunately, no.
I am not either. It's
Are none of you proficient in lying?
I can't say I've practiced very much. No.
Lord, how many times I try, my face always gives it away. Like,
What if we get inside
Uh-huh.
and we split the party? One group goes looking for Gareth, and the other distracts with their indoctrination.
Historically
shit.
speaking, I don't think splitting the party has gone well for a Stitch. Historically speaking.
But
Not
we-
great.
Even if they do accept us and we go the full passive, we get indoctrinated and everything. Well, we still have to find Gareth before they kill him.
True. But he'll
who's to
just
say
be
they're
in
going to
the
forgive
main
us for
area.
swinging at their leader, even if we claim to be repentant?
Also,
Uh,
that guy that was saying that more worried about him being dead. We're kind of wasting time sitting
Yeah,
here
we gotta
talking
hurry
about
up.
him possibly being dead.
I assume you guys are walking and talking at this point.
We
Oh,
are,
okay.
but
Yeah.
still.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So are we just gonna go beg for forgiveness then?
I think that's the best idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I will have when we were in the cave, I would have cast aid on three of my
Make short rest.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say before we short rested, I casted aid.
Sure. I'll let that happen.
Yeah, good boy.
You could have been preparing for the dogs to find you. You don't know. You absolutely could have cast aid.
I can do it on 3 people, so I pick me, Stitch, and Hilda. We
Okay.
each get 10 max HP.
Cool.
Shit.
Not me. I kind of need that.
Yay!
Yep.
Shut up.
So you'll need that'll be temporary, I believe, but not temporary HP, but like time.
Yeah, go in and do max HP modifier.
And then you just put a 10 up there.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it lasts 8 hours. So it should be good for going back. Does that double your HP, Hilda, or what?
Yeah, gives it to 28.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
A little squishy.
Now she's
a
like
little
one of
squishy.
she's like one of those foam
Why does
paper
my camera
plates
keep
instead
turning
of a paper plate.
Yeah.
All right, we go to the
Wizard.
thing, right, guys?
I'm not even a wizard.
I think so.
I
We
take
don't
one of
really have a
Stitch's
better
needles
plan.
and gets Garvey makes some holy water, and I shoot that shit up.
Okay.
Injecting straight water.
No,
Yeah.
I'm shooting it up
I want you to make a con save just for fun.
for fun.
Just for
I don't
fun.
like that.
Just because it's so silly. 4.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Shooting up
no.
straight holy water. It kind of burns a little bit. Doesn't feel very good. And then, right where the injection site was, you notice that a bunch of rust fell off the needle that you didn't see before, and it kind of it itches a little bit, but it'll be fine.
Oh,
You now have
I got
AIDS.
fucking tetanus.
You have rodent AIDS.
This guy's not very good.
Hepatitis.
Shooting up drugs. Must be his first time.
Well, they're all my needles, so like I can't get infected with my own stuff.
Well, I probably have what you have. We probably have
Are you like a walking petri
Yeah.
dish? Stitch?
similar.
My god.
Yeah, I'm a plague-born. I spread Black Death.
Holy moly.
Never take medication for most.
Yeah.
Never
All right,
take
let's go,
needles for
friends.
plague-born.
He asked.
Ugh.
All right, you guys
God.
start walking, and it's probably about 30 minutes of walking, since before you were sprinting through these forests to get away. Now you're kind of not really in a quick jaunt, but you're not exactly trying to hide yourselves either. You're just walking at a steady
It's like
pace.
the Wizard of Oz, where
You're off to see the
interlocking arms and
abbot, the
skipping.
horrible abbot of the monastery.
yeah, exactly.
And you guys end up getting close, and I would say you start approaching the same trail that would have led you up to the gate. And as you get close, you can see the 2 guards that were up above that once greeted you. As soon as you get within line of sight of them, they unholster their crossbows from their back and take aim. And as soon as you get close enough, one of them will call out, "Halt! State your business. Why are you here again?"
We came to say
The
sorry.
princess.
Our bad.
Repentance.
They look at each other as you say repentance, and you'll hear from way back up where the bell is in the bell tower in the belfry. You'll see as the Crimson Abbot will step up and kind of look down. You can barely tell that it's him, but he will walk back out of sight in the belfry, and the guards will say to you, "The abbot wants to speak with you. Stay where you are. Don't do anything stupid." And it's another few moments with you guys just chilling. A little tense as you are being aimed at. You'll see a few other guards will go up onto the battlements. There will be around 10 guards who eventually are aiming at all of you when you approach. And within about 5 minutes, the footsteps you can hear on the stone floors of the monastery you can see the abbot starting to approach you. He is making no effort this time to hide the giant sword at his side, and is not smiling as he comes up to the gate, and it'll lower, or open, I should say, and he'll step out to you guys at maybe 5 feet out, so he's still a good 20, 25-ish feet away from you, but enough that he's here. Well, that was an event. What do you have to say for yourselves?
Yeah. Our buddy here, I'm gonna pat Garfield on the plate armor. He's got a little bit of trauma. He did some trauma dumping on you. I'm sorry about that. He's really sorry, aren't you, buddy?
I am sorry.
Well, a good road has bumps. I'm no stranger to those who feel averse to my appearance and our faith here at the monastery. I am willing to give you a chance to prove yourselves, all of you, that you won't strike down our members wanton, that you won't cause destruction and a fall of our religion. I will give you a chance, but only one.
Oh, gracious monastery, we accept your proposal.
And he like bows his head, like flourishes his.
Follow me. He'll turn back around, and you'll see he'll unsheath his sword as he kind of just walks with it by his side, and then he pulls it up, and you can hear him like muttering to himself as he's kind of just walking forward and having you guys follow. As you guys, I assume, follow and walk through the gates. Let me change the music really quick, actually. We'll go back to now that you're back in the monastery. He'll walk you back to the courtyard, and you will see, again, there are not as many people gathered here as before. There's maybe only 30, 35 people, and you can still see the pyre is set up, and you see only 4 people have been tied to the stakes around the pyre this time. You can see that there is the friar, the man with that cut with the monk robes, is kind of leading a worship, what they were doing before, what you had heard down in Dawn's Gate called the Night of Flames. You don't see the Inquisitor, who was waiting by the door last time, and you don't see the other man, who you don't know his name, but it is Houndmaster Jaeger. You don't see him here either. And so you watch as Gareth is tied to the leftmost stake around the pyre, and there are the other 3, and you watch as a man goes around and he starts to question them. He'll ask if they are ready to repent and recount their wickedness, to give up their mortal sin and join them in heavenly beauty and forgiveness under the Crimson Rose's grace, and under the threat of being burned at the stake in the only manner to cleanse their souls, if not repentance. One by one, those tied down at the stakes will agree. They will recount their wickedness. They will agree to follow the Crimson Faith and follow the Crimson Rose and start learning about her and their teachings until they get around to Gareth. He'll walk up and he'll introduce himself as Friar Olaf, and he is brandishing a torch, a lit torch. He will ask Gareth if his life is worth living, and if he accepts that he has impure mortal blood, that his soul is wicked, and that if he opens his heart to the Crimson Rose, he'll be set on the path to purification. He can be saved, but if not, his blood must be purified by holy flame. Gareth will shake his head without saying a word, without making eye contact, looking down at the ground, beaten and bloodied. Friar will look at him again, and with a wicked smile on his face, he'll say, "This is your one chance. Walk the path of righteousness, walk the path of repentance, or be cleansed in holy flame." And Gareth will once again refuse. and Father Renethir will step back towards you guys as you guys are kind of back away from the crowd towards the entrance. No one's really looking at you as they watch this proceeding, and he'll say, "To prove your worth, to prove your repentance, there are many things to come. But the first, you can try to save this man. I take no joy in watching the mortal sin be burned away in holy flame. I'd much rather see them walk the path and live a life that's worth living. If you can convince him otherwise, he can start this path. If not, we have no choice. Go."
Like, go save him now?
He's telling you to go convince Gareth to not be burned. He's giving you a chance to convince Gareth to walk the path and join the congregation. And if you can't convince Gareth, then he is going to instead continue to refuse, and you imagine be burnt during the sermon of the Knight of Flames in the pyre.
I give guidance to whoever wants to go up and talk to him because my persuasion is not high.
I think I'll go to him.
I'll go up to him.
Okay. You two would look at each other, possibly knowing that you are the most sociable, and try to put on your people skills and convince this man to not give up his life in this moment. And you step up. And is there anything that you would say as the crowd kind of makes its way for you, as they look back and are kind of sneering at your approach, and some of them almost ready to fight, but upon seeing the rest of your party and Father Renethir, they assume something must be happening, and Friar Olaf also will invite you up. Come, if you want to save this man's soul and have him walk the path. This is his last chance. This is more than so many get, but one more. And he'll take a step back.
Friend, I know we've just met, but today is not the day you die. There's no reason to die for this. Give in to their demands and live to fight another day.
Please. Gareth, look. I know you're very passionate about your faith, but you have a partner waiting for you at home, back in Rivermore Hollow, and she's so worried about you. Please, if not for us, then for her, just accept this. Please.
You guys can both make persuasion checks, both at advantage.
Big.
Nice.
The DC was 20.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty high, especially after this. Gareth still is looking down at the ground, and you can see his breathing gets a little heavier, and he takes one big sigh before he looks up, hate-filled eyes almost seething as he says the words, as he stares in Friar Olaf's face. "I repent. I recant my wickedness, and I will walk the path of the Crimson Rose." And you see, as Friar Olaf's wicked smile falters just a bit, and he's, "Are you sure? You're not willing to die for your old faith?" "I'm sure." And you see as that wickedness in Friar Olaf's smile, it's hard to notice, but he's now forcing a smile, where before you could sense this almost craziness behind his eyes of wanting to do this Night of Flames and burn them at the stake. There's a forced smile, and instead he will snuff out the torch on the ground and begin to untie Gareth, and he will concede. He's freed like the others, and he joins a part of the congregation near the front where they can still be watched by the rest of the more devout members, or those who have at least been here longer, so that they don't try to make an escape. But they are right at the front for one of these sermons. And Father Renethir, for those of you in back who are still in waiting, will raise up his hand and make a following motion. and he'll start to walk forward towards the front of the pyre, beckoning you guys to follow him. If you follow, which I assume you would, he would have all of you, now that you've convinced Gareth not to die for this belief, will tell you all to join the rest of the recently saved in congregation. So you will sit in the front row as well as those who are just tied to the stake. And he and Friar Olaf will lead a sermon. And if there are no disruptions to this, this will be 1 point towards regaining their friendliness. Where most of them are hostile to you in this moment, would have been immediately hostile if the abbot didn't want to see you. This will work towards their indifference and then eventual friendliness, depending on how long you stay and how committed you are to the bid. And as an excuse to play the music, because I want to play it, we'll have Father Renethier's sermon go on personally as he watches all of you in the front, trying to put on his best show to convince you why you should follow the Crimson Faith.
Do they have those like little boxes with like crayons and stuff like at church that you can play with?
No, you are standing outside. Most of the pews would have been inside the monastery, but for Knights of the Flame, which happen every so often when they gather people, enough people from Sanguine Hunts every 3 days, these are special to the people. They actually enjoy them more because you get to stand outside and watch the cleansing. Or
Do you have like donuts and coffee after?
No.
We roasted.
Dude,
What are we doing here?
They have
what
food
the fuck
after.
are they doing?
Screw
They
the
have-
people. I'm leaving.
They eat after.
This shit sucks.
Oh,
Let's eat
I'm
now.
gonna have to.
Are you
Damn.
saying they cannibalize?
Let's eat now and after.
I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go get a bowl of
They
cereal. Fuck you.
Go ahead,
They
go
are,
ahead.
they are
I've gotta pull something up.
vampires.
Yeah, but I didn't think they'd eat chunks of flesh. I thought it was just the blood.
You don't know if they're eating the flesh.
Yeah, you don't know.
Like a chicken sandwich.
Delicious.
That's more like a steak sandwich.
There you go.
It's more like a steak fillet.
Oh god, a steak fillet.
God, that Arby's steak, or not Arby's.
Did you say Arby's steak?
Applebee's.
I was gonna
Not
say,
good.
huh?
Actually reminds me,
Applebee's.
and
Oops.
Applebee's actually
What do
closed
you-
this summer. That was near my house. It was like the only one we had in town.
Unlucky.
Well, that's probably a good thing based on their steak.
Lordy. All right. Once RJ is back, we'll play
Bah.
the song. I forgot to mention to you last time, Haley. I kind of just assumed and forgot to mention, but I'm playing the music they made for this campaign, like the soundtrack, in the moments where they have diegetic music. So that last one where Jericho was playing music, playing his song about joining together with Virgil to become Raum. That was one of the songs they made, and this one is Father Renethier leading a sermon about the Crimson Rose and the Crimson Faith.
I've heard this shit is low-key some gas.
I know. I think Todd's heard it too
Yeah.
when I was showing him music. I like it. Very, very church-pilled with the organs.
Yeah.
And then we'll wait for RJ.
He's got a voice on him.
He
So
is.
this will be played like if I just am on the stream. I
Yep.
can hear it?
If you watch
Okay,
the stream, you
let's
should
see
be
it.
able to hear it.
Okay.
Make sure you right-click it and make sure it's unmuted though.
Because I will say also, I don't know if you've been listening, but I do have
Yup.
atmospheric and combat music I play during your sessions, and you can, if you want to listen in, you can, and you can turn it down or up or whatever if you want to join in. Oh,
I have
and
to shit
another
louder
thing.
than you.
It's good music, man. I like it.
I'm
I listen to it pretty frequently, actually. I was also gonna say this because I forgot to explain it to you before I just sprung it on you. When you killed the Alpengrendel and I asked how do you want to do this, that is my way of letting you guys flavor how you end up killing a monster or a bad guy or something like that. And it sounded like you were like maybe a little confused and just reading off what the spell was doing, but that's me giving you a chance to give your own little spin on it and like how your character's magic might look different from somebody else's. I forgot to explain that before.
Okay.
Yeah. Like Terex literally doesn't have the ability to just like cut things in half in one hit, but like when he kills an enemy, he absolutely could. Or like Stitch doesn't instantly melt things with his acid or his fire water, but it's very possible it could happen.
Yeah, probably because they're just resistant.
That's true.
I've never done this before, so I have.
No, I totally forgot to explain it even. That's why I was like, I sprung it on you, and that's why it was an issue because I just didn't even think about it. All
It's
right.
also not something that's like just written in books. It's kind of just something DMs do.
Right. It's picked up from a different group of people who do D&D, and it just got really popularized. So, yeah. Is RJ good to go? Is that a yes? Oh, he's chewing.
Stares at camera intimately.
Yep. All right. I'm dragging this over
God,
to the
stop.
main monitor, and we can
Time
all
to
watch
turn it off.
We can't see it, dog. On your settings.
Oh, it's not. I just turned off graphic acceleration. That's how you do
Well,
it.
Yeah,
right?
like you're
okay.
still on the tab for graphics acceleration.
Oh,
This guy.
I'm silly. Look at me. Share screen.
Such a NPC player.
I'm gonna kill you. All right, now you can see it, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well, tough.
Wait, did that say Ramin Karimlu?
Yep,
Like the Phantom of the Opera?
exactly that guy.
Bear me under your shadow, sweet as night. No light can pierce me through. Nobody sees me as you do. Stand now, bloodless, unburdened, trained of fear. No more must we be shameful, the dread behind our tears. Hear me, trust me, see me, love me, fear me, judge me. I love you. Who else can know all of your pain? Who do you know could carry their shame as long as you have, but never again? For I am filled by endless love and suffering for you. Hear me, see me, who but I know is God's true gift. What thin black crape her love portends, with hearts agape. Come, souls afflicted, I shall fill your house with all her cold and hollow truth. Bear me under your shadow, sweet as night. No more light shall pierce us through. No one can love you as I do. Trust me. Fear me.
Guys, I don't trust him.
I don't either. He's got a love kink.
I
He's
think
gotta
we
figure
should
something
kill
out.
him.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a wild call.
Garviel's sitting in the corner like, I've been saying.
Has he ever heard of the God Emperor?
Yeah, Garviel, you should go.
Have you
You should go
heard
put
the
yourself up
voice?
on the stake. See what happens.
Top 10 worst
Oh,
times to bring up the
no.
God Emperor.
Could be really funny. Yeah, and
Have
you
you heard
watch.
about our Lord and Savior, the God Emperor?
He says mid-sermon.
It was a lovely tune, but I know a better one.
Actually, wait, let me see if I can find one.
Oh lordy.
Oh,
Surely
boy.
there is one. Alright, resume session. Cool. Boop. Why is there an ambitious assassin?
dragon?
I don't know. It was there when we got here.
That's weird. Yeah, that shouldn't be here.
It was probably you.
You looking for stat blocks to use for the one shot. What is this? Why is there a space cruiser on the map?
That's
That's
You
That's
told
mine.
me.
That's his horse.
That's mine.
That's the
That's
whip.
mine and Stitch's ride.
Yeah.
That's the whip.
How do you think we got here?
That's a good ass
All right,
question.
so I think this is what part of what Garviel heard in his in his first message with his God Emperor.
Oh lordy.
I'll watch your stream.
What
if
are
you
you
get a play.
doing?
What? What are you?
Get the
We're
shit
throwing
out
that
of
shit
here.
in a circle mid-sermon.
Oh my god.
What?
He's throwing
Whoa,
it.
it's an abominable Yeti.
Whoa, that's not here. An amethyst great worm. No, that's not here. Quit dropping shit, losers. You guys, for all intents and purposes, you'll need to get 3 points of like social credit, Smile, of honor or loyalty to this
Like our glorious
faction.
leader, Guanxi Ping,
Yeah. You'll need a
who
accrue.
doesn't look like Winnie the Pooh.
You'll have to accrue 3 of these points to raise the mood of these people from hostile to indifferent, and another 3 to raise from indifferent to friendly, depending on what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, how long you're trying to be here. But this
and then
happens.
3 more to make them loyal subjects, right?
Yeah, of course. This happens. You watch the sermon, and it continues as they do start the pyre on fire, but with no people attached. They'll light up the torch again, and then as Father Renethir starts talking, giving this beautiful serenade, and after he's done, Friar Olaf will begin reading out of kind of a Bible of sorts for these people, and reading off like the teachings and some lessons and, you know, stuff that would happen when you go to like a regular church. But during this, the Crimson Abbot will, Father Renethir, will approach you guys, and he'll ask you to further make a sacrifice in the name and honor of the Crimson Rose. And he'll hold out a dagger, just a plain dagger, and he's going to have you offer some of your blood to the pyre.
Does the pyre hurt the Yeti?
The Yeti does not exist.
Is there anything magical
Why are
about
there
this pyre?
dandelions?
Make an Arcana check,
Can I
Sound
use
like
my
it.
own dagger?
if you so choose.
I was talking to the priest
anyone?
that took age.
21, 23. Yeah, you guys don't see anything magical about this pyre. It just seems normal. If you say it to Father Renethir, if you so choose, this is just here if you need it.
Just I don't know if I trust other people's equipment, and I like scratch my needle mark.
It's already red, and it's got a few red veins coming from it. The telltale signs of tetanus. We'll ignore that. But yeah, he thinks it's fine if you want to use your own.
Why do you put your blood on the fire?
Well, symbolizing you burning away the wickedness of your mortal blood, your mortal sin. Like I said, I'd rather not see people go to the extreme where their pride is so great they refuse to accept the Crimson Rose into their heart and would rather burn. This is just a lesser version of that, given our recent events.
Tyreek's gonna stand up, or I guess we're already standing.
Yeah.
He'll look at him and be like, "Will you do it with me?"
A smile kind of graces his face. Of course. What kind of leader would I be if I couldn't show you the way? And he'll pull out, once again, his sword, and you can see this very fine, elegant, some of you would recognize it, looks very elven in nature, but there is a blood red gem right in the hilt, and you can see almost snaking along it, there's these like vines of like rose thorns. As they kind of slink back away, he drags the sword along his hand and holds it over, and you can see the hissing of the blood as it lands in the on the wood in the pyre, and that smell of iron kind of fills the air as his blood starts to burn. Make a group perception check.
Performance?
Nope.
Probably better.
Cheeky Bard.
20 for 24.
Nice.
My man. Way to carry me on that one.
Hell yeah.
I got you.
Most of you guys see it. Most of the group passed pretty well, but it becomes pretty obvious, especially as you're watching Father Renethir do this. As he drops his blood onto the pyre, or even when he just cut his hand with his sword, you'll watch as some of the blood will first, what should be along the edge of his sword, gets absorbed into it. And then as he's moving his hand over the pyre, you can see some of the blood dripped just onto the stone here in the courtyard, and you'll see that there's other blood here from when the other escapees, the other people on the pyre, during your first attempt at freeing them, would have sustained some kind of damage from the arrows, from the cuts, from people trying to subdue them. And this blood should be somewhat dried. It should be not liquid anymore, but you can see that there is still a bunch of blood here, and it feels as if it's completely fresh. It looks as if it's completely fresh. But he will turn away, and before he even drops his blood, he'll say, "An offering for you, Duchess," and will squeeze out blood onto the pyre, and even a few extra drops along his blade before he sheaths it once more and turns back around to the rest of you.
Can I take a sample of the blood on the ground?
Well, not when everyone's looking.
If you'd like to do
Stealthily.
if you'd like to do it sneakily, stealth at disadvantage, number one, because there's still a bunch of people. You're in the middle of a sermon. This is like just
What
towards.
about is your sleight of hand better?
I have pretty good stealth.
Okay. I bet you could argue stuff.
Mikey,
You could
distract
argue
them.
both.
Can I perform a song for you guys?
I'll say, if you wanted to make a show of going up to give your blood to the fire, you could make a performance check to see how well you distract people, and that will change the DC of Stitch's stealth check.
Alright. I'm gonna come up and I'm
Can I
like,
do that too?
Yeah, you can make. You can both make a performance check, or one of you can make it at advantage.
let me do it.
Okay.
Ah!
You hold your finger up, and they watch as you drip out a few drops of blood into the fire, and make
I go-
your. Perfect.
At advantage!
Yep, you roll at advantage.
I do.
Does a 27 work?
27 absolutely works. You can see Father Renethir does have that smile graces his face once more, and even some of the some of the congregation who are still here, you can see as the more devout of them, you assume, also have smiles on their face as
And then I
they watch you
say,
do this.
have you ever had butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking good.
Have you
If you
had
haven't
butter
had butter
on
on
a
a
Pop-Tart?
Pop-Tart,
If you
I
haven't, then I
really think you should.
Go ahead, you can make your stealth check straight, and I've lowered the DC.
It's during the Pop-Tart song.
Sure.
22.
This
Yeah.
guy.
My man.
You're easily able to, like, pretend you're getting down on your knees in prayer or something as you are listening to the sermon, and discreetly, kind of underneath your cloak, use a vial to scoop up some of the blood off the ground. You cork it and you stow it away in one of the inside pockets of your jacket, of your cloak.
Okay.
Cool. That's Mikey done. He will gesture kind of out to the rest of you to walk up and go ahead, give your offering.
Yeah, sure, I'll follow suit. I'll walk up, take my scythe off my back, so I also don't trust his blade that much. And I'll just, on the very end, the sharpest tip, I like prick the very end of my finger, and I let one drop of blood go in, and then I turn my finger back.
Tarek's make an insight check.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Oh no, this is gonna be related to your
No.
backstory.
9.
Nothing.
9.
Yeah.
That was pretty mighty.
But I'm gonna
19.
burn a heroic inspiration
Okay.
for a 21.
Cool.
Ooh.
My
You'll
man.
see as you go up to do this, you'll notice a look of recognition in Father Renethir's face when you pull out the scythe and do this.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
He says nothing
I,
though.
I killed his friend.
He knows that side.
Wait,
yeah,
did Hilda technically do it yet, or?
We didn't say you did, but if you wanted to, if you would have gone up with Mikey to help him with that performance and everything, then I could say you could have done it then if you wanted to.
And they go, Hilda, I got it. Owie. You have a band-aid?
I'll take
Damn.
that as a no. Just don't wall the shit out of you. That's funny. That's funny. And that leaves Stitch and Garviel as the last couple.
Oh boy.
I think Stitch should go next.
I'll go.
Agreed.
All right.
I'll go sheepishly though.
A
I
little
thought you were a
shy.
rat.
Yeah.
Someone ban this guy. Trevor, you on the server, right?
Fucking
Get
get
out
out
of
of
here.
here.
Yeah, I got you.
Are you gonna use one of your own
Except-
blades, or are you gonna take the
Trevor.
dagger he offers you?
I'm gonna take the dagger he off.
Okay.
You are cooked.
Oh, this time I'm gonna like slice my hand open and then
Sure.
like do a bunch of blood.
Okay, you do this, and you guys watch as his smile grows a little wider, impressed with the level of devotion you're taking at kind of cutting along down almost into your wrist a little bit as you just hold your arm out and let it drip a decent amount of blood. You don't feel quite lightheaded yet, but it feels weird.
And then I'm gonna turn to him and then hand him the bloody knife back and then go for a handshake with the same bloody hand.
He'll shake your hand, and then you'll see he kind of nods his head in approval before he pulls out a handkerchief from inside of his vestments, and he'll wipe off his hand and offer it to you.
I'm gonna bring up his hand and kiss it
Okay, you do that.
and then turn around.
Sounds good.
Can I, because I have the fiend within the bag, could I use its blood when I do this and like try and like, because I'm a very big man, so if I just kind of like body block a little bit, bring my hand to the side with a sword and then cut, where it's like hand in hand, and then use the fiend's blood in the fire.
Sure, I'd say if you want to make your own performance or deception check, you could, to make a show of offering your blood to the pyre as the symbology.
Can I do it
Could
for
I do
him?
athletics?
No. You could do your charisma check of your choice.
Do I get? Oh, can I just do a charisma check? A save?
If you'd like to do just a charisma something of sorts,
Save.
a
You
save.
said charisma check of your choice. Can you do intimidation well?
Yeah, can I do intimidation? Yeah, I can.
Sure.
That's a charisma save of your choice.
Yeah.
Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
I'm taking this as you're kind of enforcing your power
23.
over Bag, and your hulking figure to show you aren't scared, and that's
Yeah.
how I'm
forcing
flavoring
it to
you.
like put its hand in mine.
Yeah, and making this show of intimidation, being a big strong man doing it. 23, absolutely, you're
23.
able to like the bag. Its hand almost like slinks up your armor and starts going along the underside of your arm, so anybody who's behind you wouldn't even be able to tell that its arm is right in front of yours, because those lurkers in the dark, they are very spindly little fuckers. And if you weren't looking directly in front of him to see his hand in front of yours, no one could tell. But you do this, and you offer up the blood, and you squeeze its hand. Squeezing a little harder, you can feel its knuckles crack a little bit in your grasp, just to remind it who's boss as its blood drips into the fire, and it'll slink its arm back down yours when you let go and go back into the bag.
Yeah,
And
I'm just gonna silently like walk down.
Father Renethier will turn back to you all, and he says, I'm very appreciative of your devotion and willingness to make this right the correct way. The hunts are an unfortunate necessity, but not many have the gall and the will to do this on their own terms. I respect that, and I hope you can find your stay here amenable and find our teachings agreeable. We already have rooms sectioned off for each of you for your stay, to be taught, to feed, and to learn. Come. And he'll walk off to the left side, and he'll lead you guys over towards the cells here, the monastic cells. In here, you guys will find a myriad of things, but these are mostly just, each of you will find a small bare room that contains simple furniture. There's a table, there's a bed, there's a footlocker, and the only decorations in this room really are the monastery's rose crest carved into the center of your floor, the stone floor, and that's about it. You guys will have a few empty rooms right towards the front of the courtyard, so I'll draw them on the map. I'll just mark them with an X or something. Boop. We'll put a red X. You guys have these 5 rooms. They've cleared them out, and they've moved other clergy members further in, where they are slightly more trusted. Why is Amnizu, the summoner variant, in a room? Put that there. Anyways.
Our DM.
Yeah. If you guys so choose, you could drop anything off in these rooms. He assures you your privacy is of utmost importance, especially during times of prayer and times of eating. And really, there is no talking during that time, unless it's before and it's about the Crimson Rose or the teachings, or afterward. There is like no talking during eating time. As for now, I think you guys would be under watch. There'd be a few of the clergy who would kind of follow you around and at least keep an eye on you, but no one's stopping you from doing anything, and you are pretty much free to roam the halls of the monastery.
Yo, Terex, what you doing there, man?
There's a hole in the wall. What the hell? What was that for?
Small
Whoa.
hole in the wall about this big.
Yeah, it's so
Approximately waist height.
Disgusting.
Oh
God, I wonder. Cool. At this point, you guys can kind of roam as you see fit. You have seen your rooms, and you are free to just do as you please.
Triple A open world.
What?
AAA open world?
Yep. Open
I
world,
immediately
but
try to
inside the
break the
walls of the
physics
crop.
engine.
Okay. You try.
Do I do it?
No.
I want to walk out of my room and I want to try and walk towards like to try and leave. But like, if they say something, I'd just be like, "Oh, I'm just out here for fresh air."
Yeah, you'd make it out towards the gate before you'd see one of the clergy members, who might be specifically tasked to watch you, would kind of approach you. As he was following from a distance, he gets close, as well as one of the guards up top, in the vestments or in the battlements would turn around and look at you as well, and the clergyman would say, "Are you leaving so soon?"
I'm not a big faith guy, so that was a little bit much for me. As a kid, I didn't really delve much into it, so it's kind of new for me, so it's kind of just a lot. So I was just out here getting some fresh air.
That's completely understandable. I assure you, you will find comfort in the Crimson Faith eventually. It comes to all in time, but please don't let the overwhelming feeling chase you away. We'd hate to see you leave.
Do most of the clergymen stay here, or do some of them live in the houses down at like the Dawn's Gate by the tavern and whatnot, or like in other like towns and stuff?
Many of us live here in the monastery, but most of us do come from Dawn's Gate. But there are those of us who come from all over Druskenvold, who have heard the Crimson Faith, heard our call, made our way here, and a few of our members still go down and visit. They have family, they have friends, and try to help out the community as much as they can. There's work to be done here, yes, but there's work to be done elsewhere as well, and though I can't say you are exactly trusted in that sense to leave the grounds this moment, if you prove yourself in time, I'm sure you'd absolutely be allowed to leave.
Yeah, I suppose that's quite understandable with my friend trying to, strike down Father Renather and whatnot.
Certainly was a averse action, and well, we all make mistakes in the heat of passion.
Yeah, he worships a different god, so all of it at once. Like I said earlier, for us, for me, I don't worship really anything. So in the moment it was even a bit much for me, so I'm sure him being a devoted person to his god, it was a bit much, which caused him to freak out.
That makes perfect sense to me. Now come along. Why don't you explore more of the vestments inside, more of the accommodations?
I'll follow it.
Sure. He doesn't really lead you anywhere. He more just like stands to the side and holds out his arm, trying his best to keep you from trying to leave, trying to coax you inside to just explore what's offered inside the monastery.
I see.
Would any of you be exploring in different places, like Mikey? Are you checking out that room that's close by?
I am.
Okay. This is... God, I need to open this image in another tab so I can look at the places you're
sex
going.
dungeon.
No, it's not the sex dungeon.
Father Renather is naked in there.
True.
He's like hanging himself a little bit, you know?
He's a torture kink.
That's why there's holes in the walls.
He has a torture kink.
Oh,
He has a torture kink. He's got his arms like hung up like this, tied, and he's getting like beat or something.
Yeah, he's getting whipped.
Yeah.
Woman in big heels.
Inside this room, you can see that there is just some small furnishings, very sparse. You can see those couple of pews and that altar up front. It's used for quiet prayer, mostly. You'd see one or two other clergymen in here that are very silently praying to themselves or mumbling, almost inaudibly, maybe just in their heads. It has a surprising, beautiful view of the valley, however.
What is it, like, what's the altar look like?
You'd see it's kind of a marble, like altar, and then on top would be like a red felt thrown over, and embroidered in the middle of that red felt is the symbol of the Crimson Rose, which is just like a golden head of a rose. And you'd see stacked on it there are different books for the different teachings of the Crimson Rose, and you would notice actually that a lot of them were written by Father Renethir, but there are a few here and there that were written by the Friar Olaf.
Can I read them?
Sure. If you'd like to pick one up, you can start looking through. And we
Do you
can...
have a book to send me?
I don't think so. I can think of something, though, later. I can send you some stuff for the teachings.
That's pretty good.
Sure. Would anybody else be checking out different rooms as you are kind of wandering the halls?
I am gonna stay in my room with my Mr. Chemistry set and the vials of blood that I took.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna try and like treat it like an identify spell if I could.
I'd say if you want to spend an hour in here, even though I don't think you actually have the identify spell, I'll let you perform some experiments and roll a tools check for me. So intelligence plus proficiency for you.
So add 3 to this. Nat 20.
Nice. A 28. You will get that, or we'll just say because you're going to be in this room for an hour anyways. You start testing it, and most of this blood, because it kind of got mixed in with others, but you are able to kind of separate it in different little vials. Most of it reacts like any blood would to heat, to cold, to clotting, to different all kinds of blood tests that you would run. But Father Renethir's would surprisingly act similarly to the rest of the blood. You would find that there's almost no difference in the I don't know what to call it, like the structure, the chemistry of it, other than it would
molecular structure?
Yeah, I'd say you might find that it's kind of anemic, where the blood is thinner than other people's that were kind of there, which would have been like mostly you guys and maybe some of the others who were tied to the stakes previously. That would be mainly the only thing you pick up is the blood is noticeably thinner.
Okay. Could I make a tracking spell with it?
Sure, you could definitely try to make a magic item if you'd like.
I'd like to do that.
I'd say this will take longer. Let me look up, because I think there is like a tracking spell you could use. Oh, I spelled the wrong thing. Lordy. I'm trying to, is there like a find person? I know there's like
There's locate object, but...
Yes, so if find person isn't a spell, I'm gonna do... Okay, locate creature is a spell.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a specialized version of that, and it is a 4th level spell, so you are going to need to spend at least 8 hours. What's up?
Oh, no. Sorry, there was a detect blood spell, but it's just
something different. Gotcha. I'll say you'll need to spend at least 8 hours working on this total, and during your initial ideas to create a tracking spell of that nature for Father Renethir specifically, you'll have to get some fur specifically from a bat hound.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want to, you can start working on that. Well, we can see what your other party mates might be up to during this time of exploration.
Yeah, because I'm assuming this will take a while, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll let them do that.
Does Hilda
Alright.
or Garviel want to do something? So we'll get like a turn for everybody in. If they all split off in different directions.
What, is there anything, like, on the desks? On,
No.
like, the desk of, like, the room? No?
Nope. The desk has nothing on it. The drawers have nothing in them. The beds have a pillow and sheets. Otherwise, it is completely barren here. Very simple.
Okay. Where are we allowed to walk around?
You
Like,
could ask.
what do,
I think you
what can
could.
we explore?
Yeah, I think you'd be able to ask any of the clergymen what areas you guys would be allowed to explore, and they would tell you that the monastery grounds are open to you. The stables are open to be visited with supervision, of course, because of your recent events. The cabin over Jaeger's cabin, where the bat hounds rest, is closed to visitors unless you make an appointment with him for some reason. The courtyard is open to visitors. The halls are open to you. The cells are open to you. Your cells are open to you. The scriptoriums are open. Olaf's chambers are not, unless by appointment. Cromwell's chambers, same thing, unless by appointment they're closed to you. Kitchen is closed. The cellar is closed. The cathedral is open. The bell tower is closed. The belfry is also closed. And yeah, that's what you get. So most of the common areas, I think Garviel, that is the kitchen area. So when you'd get to the door outside of that area, there'd be a few clergymen trying to stop you from getting inside, trying to pull you away, I'd say.
Should I do a silent intimidation check?
If you want to give them a look, sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Never mind. Hold on. 17 plus D4 for guidance. That's 20.
Cool.
Dirty 20.
I'd say the one that's following you would kind of look around and wait here one moment, and he'll walk around in the courtyard, and he'll grab another clergyman, and there'll be two of them following you, a man and a woman. They'll say, "Sure, check it out." And you walk inside.
Alright, he's gonna silently walk inside and
Obviously, kitchen is where their food is prepared. You see nothing really up front that would put you off. You can see chicken legs, you can see some vegetables, you can find you can even see that there is a bone grinder where it is turned into horse meal for the horses at the stables to be mixed in for a source of calcium. And you can see that the animal fat is also used to create candles in here.
I'm gonna go into the freezer.
Oh boy. You would look in there and you'd find in the freezer there is meats. There's a lot of meats. Make a perception check.
An advantage?
What for?
Because I'm... Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll just do flat. 16 plus D4.
Sure.
18.
Yes. You'd see that it looks like a normal cold box